I'm sure this was recording, because sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I just had to get this off my chest. Big if true, and this is something to give credit where credit is due. If it happens, keyword being if. I'm extremely skeptical if it will. And if you've watched previous videos on my channel, you'll understand why, but I will reiterate those points here. Donald Trump was asked whether or not he would pardon Edward Snowden. And he said the talks are on the table. This is wonderful news. What Edward Snowden did, I have always believed, was a great service to the United States. It exposed the mass surveillance system that has existed since 9/11, a system that we all knew about, but a system that really needed to be exposed. But I don't believe Trump will legitimately do this, mostly because of how he treated Chelsea Manning. Also, with his treatment of Julian Assange. Another reason is because in 2013, when the Snowden leaks initially happened, Trump suggested that Snowden be executed. Snowden himself seems to be more optimistic than I am. I am way cynical about Trump actually following through on this. If he does, that will be fantastic. I think if anyone deserves a presidential pardon, it is obviously Edward Snowden. I believe what Edward Snowden did was correct. That this information had to be leaked to the public. And if you watch the documentary Citizen 4, which I have to rewatch, I think that further solidified my support and belief that what Edward Snowden did was 100% good for the United States. And why the United States really needs to fix itself or check itself. I'll tell you the major reasons why I doubt he's going to do anything legitimate. One, Trump is a fucking fascist because of his handling of the protests with BLM. There's no other way I can really describe it except pure authoritarianism, especially what happened in Washington. And if you look at videos and documentation early on when the protests started, you'll see that they initially were very peaceful until the police has silence. The other thing is that Trump has expanded the surveillance state. Who Trump appointed to be head of the CIA, Gina Haspel, who was the main architect of the torture program and destroyed evidence of it, or destroyed evidence of how horrible the torture program really was. And that's another reason. Another reason is Mike Pence. Mike Pence is a very staunch Bush and Cheney era Republican. I would like to think that Trump doing this could happen. I want to believe that. I want to be excited about it. I also think it could be a ploy to lure Edward Snowden here to either execute him, okay, because federal executions are now a thing again, and or could be used as a way to give him a life sentence for treason. One of the main reasons Snowden has stayed in Russia is because his passport was destroyed and he was denied asylum in a variety of other countries. Again, the documentary Citizen 4 goes into that, as well as other documentaries on YouTube. There's also a book called Snowden. There was also a book by Glenn Greenwald. I will leave that here in the video about what the title was called. So, I know I'm repeating myself, and this video is very short, but I was expecting I would have a lot more than I do, but I don't. This is good news. It's a moment of celebration. But I would not be surprised if Trump immediately rolls back on this. With that in mind, live long and prosper and have a good day.